Plant this tree at your gate, and money will flow into your home. Have you ever heard the old saying, plant a tree at your gate, and money will flow into your home? This concept isn't just about gardening. It's deeply connected to principles of Feng Shui, energy flow, and even spiritual well-being. In this video, we're not just planting trees. We're welcoming wealth, prosperity, and good fortune into our lives. The ancient wisdom of Feng Shui teaches us that the front gate of your home is more than just an entrance. It's the threshold where positive energy flows in, carrying with it the potential for prosperity. But how can we use nature, particularly plants, to enhance this energy and attract wealth? This video will uncover which plants are the true magnets for wealth and prosperity, and how to position them correctly to unlock positive energy. Through my experience and reflection on Buddhist wisdom, I'll also share insights on how we can align our spaces with our deepest desires for abundance, using nature as a guide. So if you're ready to transform your space into a haven of positive energy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insightful videos. Let's dive in and start planting the seeds of prosperity today. One of the most cherished plants believed to attract wealth is bamboo. Bamboo represents strength, resilience, and longevity. It grows quickly, even in harsh conditions, making it a powerful symbol of enduring vitality. People have long believed that placing bamboo at the entrance of your home invites the energy of prosperity, success, and good fortune. But why does bamboo carry such deep significance in many cultures? It's more than just a plant. In Buddhist philosophy, bamboo serves as a profound reminder of sustainable growth. A bamboo stalk bends in the wind, but never breaks. Its ability to endure and continue growing, even in the face of adversity, teaches us an important lesson. No matter how hard the wind blows, we too can bend without breaking. There's an ancient story from Buddhism about a wise monk who was once caught in a violent storm while traveling across the mountains. As he sought shelter, he found a bamboo grove. The bamboo, though swaying fiercely, did not snap. The monk took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and meditated. He realized that the bamboo, just like his own spirit, could endure any storm. The monk said, "To bend is to adapt, and to adapt is to survive." From this story, we understand that resilience is not about standing rigid, but about the ability to bend with the challenges life throws at us. In life, especially when it comes to financial growth, there will be storms, times when things feel uncertain or difficult. The bamboo teaches us that if we remain flexible, like bamboo in the wind, we can weather any storm and grow stronger. The energy that bamboo brings, both to a space and to our lives, invites a flow of abundance, but also reminds us that true prosperity comes from the inner strength to rise again, no matter the challenges. Bamboo's deeper message ties into the Buddhist principle of impermanence. Everything in life is transient. The bamboo's strength lies in its ability to adapt to change without losing its essence. By planting bamboo at your gate, you are symbolically planting the seeds of growth, resilience, and prosperity, not only in your material world, but also within your heart and mind. Next, let's look at the Arka palm, another plant praised for its ability to attract wealth and prosperity. Known for its elegant, upright growth, the Arka palm symbolizes progress, success, and career advancement. Its tall, steady form is a reminder of the importance of balance and stability, qualities that, when cultivated, create a foundation for lasting success in all aspects of life. In Buddhism, balance is one of the most powerful virtues. The Buddha taught that the middle way, a path between extremes, is the way to true peace and happiness. The Arka palm embodies this principle of balance. Just as the palm stands tall without being rigid, it symbolizes a life that grows steadily, not in haste or excess, but in calm balance. This is the kind of growth that attracts both financial prosperity and emotional peace. There's an old Buddhist saying that goes, "The tree that grows tall is rooted deep in the earth." This simple yet profound lesson speaks to the importance of inner stability. The Arca palm, with its roots firmly planted in the ground, reflects the Buddhist idea that in order to grow outwardly, whether in career, wealth, or life, we must first ground ourselves in inner peace. Without this foundation, no amount of external success can bring true happiness or fulfillment. In ancient times, monks would meditate under the shade of tall palms, finding not only physical protection from the heat, but also a sense of mental clarity and serenity. The Arca palm teaches us that success doesn't just come from external achievements, but from creating a space of peace and balance within. This aligns perfectly with Feng Shui principles, which emphasize the importance of protecting one's space from negative energies, allowing only positive energy to enter and grow. In Feng Shui, the Arca palm's upright growth symbolizes progression and promotion, whether in business or life. But it also plays a protective role, blocking negative energies from entering the home and allowing only the good to stay. Just like Buddhist teachings that ask us to guard our minds from harmful thoughts, the palm acts as a guardian for both your material wealth and your inner peace. For those seeking a symbol of long-term growth and stability, the freshwater mangrove stands out as a powerful choice. With its robust, deep-rooted system, the mangrove anchors itself firmly to the earth, much like the concept of financial stability in both Feng Shui and Buddhism. The mangrove's strong roots serve as a reminder that true wealth is not just about material gain, but about grounding ourselves in the present moment. In Buddhism, we learn that when we are firmly grounded in our values, we create space for abundance to flow, not only in our material world, but also in our spiritual journey. There is a beautiful Buddhist story that reflects this lesson. Once a monk was meditating by a river, seeking peace and clarity. As he sat under the shade of a tree, he noticed the mangrove tree standing resolute against the strong currents. The monk thought, "The river may rage, but the mangrove remains steady." In the same way, we must remain grounded in our principles, unaffected by the distractions and storms of life. The freshwater mangrove reminds us that no matter how strong the current of challenges, when we stay rooted in our values, we create a foundation for growth, prosperity, and peace. Just as the mangrove grows stronger through the passage of time and through adverse conditions, we too can grow in strength and wisdom when we face life's obstacles with rootedness and faith. This lesson echoes the Buddhist concept of sati, mindfulness, where the present moment is embraced and understood. True stability, both in financial terms and in our emotional state, comes when we remain deeply connected to the present, rather than being carried away by the whims of external circumstances. Just as the mangrove's roots nourish its growth, so too does mindfulness anchor us, allowing prosperity to manifest in a more balanced, enduring way. By planting the freshwater mangrove at your entrance, you invite an energy of groundedness that encourages financial stability and emotional peace, making it a perfect protector not just for wealth, but for your overall well-being. Another excellent choice for inviting wealth and stability is the rubber fig tree, especially the red leaf variety. This tree symbolizes longevity, prosperity, and strength. The deep, rich color of its leaves is a powerful representation of abundant wealth, but there's much more to its symbolism. In Buddhism, protection is a key teaching. Just as the rubber fig serves as a barrier against negative energy, Buddhism teaches us the importance of protecting our spiritual space from external disturbances. The rubber fig forms a natural boundary around your home, warding off harmful influences, much like how we are urged in Buddhist practice to protect our minds from negative thoughts and emotions. In the same way we guard our hearts and minds from external disturbances, the rubber fig helps guard the material aspects of our life, promoting a space where prosperity can grow. There's a story of an old Buddhist monk who lived in a small, humble temple. The temple was often surrounded by noisy distractions and negative influences. One day, the monk planted a fig tree near the entrance of the temple, symbolizing a barrier to protect the sacred space. As the tree grew, the monk noticed the temple became quieter, more peaceful, and filled with positive energy. The tree's presence seemed to keep out the distractions, allowing the monk to meditate and practice in peace. This tree teaches us the importance of protection, not just for our material wealth, but for our mental and spiritual peace. In the same way the fig tree shields the temple, we must create a safe space for our hearts and minds, free from the distractions and negative energies that can prevent us from thriving. The rubber fig tree also represents longevity. It grows and endures through time. And in Buddhism, longevity is not just about living long, but living well. It's a reminder that the journey to wealth, whether material or spiritual, requires patience, perseverance, and protection. We don't just build wealth overnight, we cultivate it, just as we cultivate inner peace and wisdom. Planting the rubber fig tree at your entrance is not just about financial protection, but about creating a sanctuary where your inner peace can thrive. It is a reminder to protect your spiritual space and create an environment where your personal growth, wealth, and prosperity can bloom for years to come. In the world of Feng Shui, the dwarf coconut tree is known as a powerful symbol of abundance and steady growth. Its tall, sturdy trunk reaches toward the sky, and its lush green fronds evoke the energy of ongoing progress, a constant upward trajectory in both career and wealth. This tree teaches us that prosperity is not something that comes and goes in an instant. It is a steadfast journey, growing slowly but surely over time. But beyond the physical presence of the tree, there is a deeper spiritual meaning that we can draw from it. In Buddhism, the coconut tree is viewed as a symbol of spiritual nourishment. Just as the tree provides nourishment in the form of its fruit, we must also cultivate an environment that nourishes our inner growth. The coconut's ability to thrive in diverse, often harsh environments, be it along sandy shores or rocky cliffs, serves as a reminder that spiritual nourishment doesn't always come from perfect conditions, but rather from our ability to grow and persevere despite adversity. When we plant a dwarf coconut tree at our entrance, we are not only inviting a symbol of financial stability into our home, but also planting the seeds of long-lasting prosperity. Just like the roots of the coconut tree anchor it to the earth, we must anchor ourselves in practices and values that promote growth, stability, and nourishment for both the present and future. In Buddhism, there is a profound teaching about the importance of generosity and legacy. The Buddha once said, "The gifts you give today will ripple through the generations, much like the coconut tree that provides fruit and shade for many." This teaching reminds us that true wealth is not only about what we acquire for ourselves, but also about what we create for the well-being of others and for future generations. Just as the dwarf coconut tree grows and provides for those around it, we too must ensure that the environment we cultivate, whether in our family, business, or community, nourishes the generations that will follow. The tree's steady growth reflects our own commitment to long-term prosperity, both materially and spiritually. When selecting trees for your gate, it's not just about choosing something that looks beautiful. In both Feng Shui and Buddhist philosophy, the placement of trees is about understanding and aligning with the specific energy of your home. The trees you choose can enhance not just the aesthetics of your space, but also its ability to bring in wealth and prosperity. The energy of the tree and its position relative to the entrance plays a significant role in attracting positive energy and financial abundance. Let's begin with the red leaf fig. This tree, with its deep, vibrant colors, is a perfect choice for homes facing east. In Feng Shui, the east is associated with wealth and new beginnings. The red leaf fig symbolizes wealth attraction and the continuous growth of material prosperity. Its deep red leaves represent strength and vitality, encouraging a steady flow of financial success. Much like the Buddhist principle of non-attachment, the red leaf fig teaches us that wealth, though important, should not be the center of our lives, but rather an energy that supports our greater goals. In the Buddhist tradition, the key to lasting prosperity is not attachment, but balance and detachment. The red leaf fig, when placed correctly at your gate, represents this balance, prosperity without attachment. The Buddhists believe that we should remain grounded and not let material wealth define us. The energy flow that the tree attracts to the home should enhance our peace and inner contentment, not disrupt it. Next, let's look at the Buganvillea, a plant known for its stunning, vibrant flowers. When planted at a south-facing entrance, this tree brings beauty and harmony into your life. Feng Shui teaches that the south direction is associated with fame, reputation, and prosperity. The Buganvillea symbolizes continuous growth and abundance. Its ability to bloom year-round represents the ongoing flow of wealth, much like the impermanence of all things in Buddhist teachings. In Buddhist philosophy, we are taught to cultivate the present moment and appreciate what we have. The Buganvillea's constant blooming is a reminder to appreciate life's gifts, stay grounded, and embrace the natural flow of prosperity. The flower's vibrant colors, pink, red, and purple, are said to represent love, prosperity, and success. Planting this tree is not just about inviting wealth into your life, but also harmony and unity within your family or community. The beauty of its blossoms reminds us to create beauty and abundance in all areas of our lives, through both our material success and the way we live our values. Not all trees are meant to bring prosperity directly. Some serve a protective role. Fragrant drachea and dumb cane are perfect examples of plants that purify and protect the energy of your space. These plants are like spiritual guardians, keeping out negative energies and misfortune, just as Buddhism teaches us to protect our minds and hearts from harmful thoughts and influences. In Buddhism, one of the most important teachings is the practice of mindfulness, the act of being aware of our thoughts and protecting ourselves from negative influences. The fragrant drachea and dumb cane serve this exact function in your home. Their ability to create a barrier against negative energy helps create an environment where positive energy can flourish. In much the same way, we guard our thoughts and protect our inner peace. These plants guard the physical space of our home. There is an old Buddhist parable that relates to this idea. A young monk once asked his master, "How do I protect my heart from the distractions and harms of the world?" The master replied, "Just as you protect a treasure, you must guard your heart. When you surround yourself with things that support your growth, the negative influences will stay away." By planting fragrant drachea and dumb cane at your entrance, you are doing more than just beautifying your space. You are actively guarding your material wealth and inner peace. These plants act as defenders, keeping out the negativity that can block the flow of wealth, just as we must guard against the harmful thoughts that can block our spiritual progress. While the right plants can certainly bring wealth and prosperity into your life, the key to unlocking their full potential lies in careful placement and intention. Just as in Buddhism, where our thoughts, actions, and intentions shape our future, the placement of these plants should be done with awareness and purpose. In Feng Shui, it is said that trees should not obstruct the flow of energy. A tree with a large canopy that blocks the gate can hinder the free flow of energy, much like attachments and obstacles in our lives. The flow of energy, like the flow of wealth, must be unobstructed. When you plant a tree at your entrance, make sure it does not block the energy from entering your home, but rather encourages it to flow freely inside. This concept aligns beautifully with Buddhist teachings on non-attachment and balance. Balance is key, Just as we must strike a balance between our material goals and spiritual well-being, so too must we create a balanced, harmonious environment at home. By ensuring that the trees you plant enhance the flow of positive energy, you are inviting prosperity into your life in a way that supports your long-term growth, not just financially, but also spiritually. Additionally, incorporating other feng shui elements, such as wind chimes, soft lighting, or even a small water feature, can enhance the flow of positive energy. This complements the Buddhist teachings on creating a peaceful, balanced environment. Buddhism emphasizes that the external environment should reflect and support the inner peace and balance we seek in our hearts. By combining these elements thoughtfully, you create a space where both wealth and inner peace can grow together. Planting trees at your gate is not just about wealth, it's about creating a space for growth, harmony, and protection. It's about aligning your outer environment with your inner desires for peace, abundance, and success. In Buddhism, we often talk about the importance of cultivating an environment that fosters well-being, not just for ourselves, but for all beings. The trees you plant at your gate symbolize this very practice, nurturing the energy around you so that you can grow, succeed, and find prosperity, both materially and spiritually. By carefully selecting the right plants, understanding their symbolic meanings, and maintaining them with intention, you can transform your front gate into a powerful entrance of prosperity, peace, and positive energy. This practice, rooted in both Feng Shui and Buddhist philosophy, teaches us that by aligning ourselves with nature's rhythms, we can invite wealth and fortune into our lives, now and in the future.